Hello everyone, QUBEX data recovery, and today we'll be taking apart another Lacie drive, Lacie rugged drive. This one is a desktop size rugged drive designed by Nick Polton. It's one of the guys that designs a lot of things, and he's pretty good at that. It's got a power button over here, power port, eSATA, USB 2. So we will be taking this apart. Similar way as the little ones, first thing you do is you just taking the jacket off. It's a kind of silicone jacket that prevents slipping the drive from the table or any other surface that you put it onto. It does not provide any impact protection. If it does, then it's very minor one. So basically it's anti-slip thing. That's it. It's pretty big. So let's take it apart. We got plenty of screws to unscrew. You see, like, this capsule is like 50s style capsule, like one of those RVs back in the 50s were designed this way. Kind of nuclear era, some people call it. So let's start from these screws. Up here, there's two of them. One, two. Get them out. Get this little piece off that covers the ports. And then we gotta take these 1, 2, 3, 4. These big ones are holding the drive, but we gotta take these little ones so we can actually take the cover off. So get it off. 1, 2, 3, and 4. See the security seal over here? That's basically the warranty seal. If you're gonna rip it off, they're not gonna respect the warranty policy. Well, I mean, they will respect the policy, but they're not gonna take your drive. Yeah, this screw is a little trippy. That's the problem with the aluminum casing, because screws are steel and the casing is aluminum, so you can get thread busted very easily. Alright, let's get this thing cut. Okay, there might be another screw. I don't think so though. Just a sticker. Yeah, just a sticker. Alright. Yeah, let's try and see if it will get separated. There we go. Separation started. And then once you kind of pry it up, open it like a book. There's another seal on the other side. And we're going to take these 2 more screws out of here. As I can see, the drive inside is a Hitachi drive. So that means this was made in the era before Seagate start putting their own drives inside. Let's disconnect the cable. Okay, so these are the heat sinks. We'll get back to the controller. Let's get the heat sinks off. screws are under angle. They're not straight up, they're under angle. Like, I don't know how many degrees, maybe like 10 degrees off or something. Alright, let's get one out. Let's get another one out. Get this thing off. See, there's a rubber pad. That's actually a pretty cool heatsink. We can use it on SSDs, NVMe SSDs. Look at this. It's perfect. Perfect width. And we'll cover a full length of a full size NVMe SSD. So we're gonna keep that. We're not gonna toss it. Let's get another one like this. Okay. One screw. And then another one. There we go. So yeah, Lacies are pretty cool too. Pretty easy to disassemble. You see there's another pad like that. I like it. You know, back in the days, the drives were, especially the desktop drives, were consuming a lot of power, so they were generating a lot of heat. And also the designs were much better done. Nowadays, even if the drive is really power hungry, they're not going to put any kind of a metal inside unless you're going to buy a really fancy enclosure. Other than that, all of them are plastics and just grills on the side, so it kind of breathes through but kind of not. So they all go bad because of the heat too. Anyways, Hitachi drive inside, and this is the desktop size Lacie drive. Let's take a look what the sticker says on the model. Let me get this piece and see serial number. So yeah, this has only serial number. You know, it's funny, I'm not seeing any model here. Like I said, usually they put it over here on the sticker, and we do see the serial number there, but I'm not seeing the drive model. But it's okay, not a big deal. There isn't many of this size. I don't even think they produce any rugged ones like this for the desktop size anymore, only the portable ones. They do have a big drives, but they're not rugged. So here's how the controller looks like. And then let's actually get it unscrewed and take a look on the other side. So 2 screws over here and here. Alright, we got the controller out. These are the lights. Let's peel it off. There's LED lights over here. I can just be glued in. There we go. Alright, so let's disconnect the lights. Okay, and same as the other ones, the bridge chip for the SATA and USB, and as well as the eSATA built into that, DC distribution, you know, the ROM chip, DC regulator, stabilizer. That's pretty much it, pretty simple. Protective diode, you know, quartz. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Again, this is desktop size Lacie Rugged by Nick Polton. And in this model we have 1 TB Hitachi drive inside. It's dated 2011, just like I said, right before the Seagate started doing their own drives and Lacies. Alright, thank you for watching QUBEX Data Recovery. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay safe. Cheers.